You know what time it is?
It's July.
It's July. My country, 'tis of thee.
It's time to celebrate. Here in Utah,
Sweet land of liberty.
we get a double dosage of celebration.
Oh.
In the land of Utah, we get to celebrate the 4th of July.
And the 24th.
And then it comes around again. We get to do it again on the 24th.
You know, the 4th of July, we celebrate big.
Yeah.
And with celebrating, it's big crowds, it's big groups, it's big noises, it's big sounds.
It's loud.
I mean, we want to light it up.
Yes.
Because we're proud. We're proud Americans.
We're celebrating.
America.
We're all
It's
about
good.
celebrating. We love the 4th of July. We love America.
One of the questions we might get, and you might be wondering, is should I be wearing my hearing devices, or when I wear my hearing devices, am I hurting my ears? Because it is pretty noisy out there.
It's pretty noisy. And you know what? We were discussing this morning, and we were discussing, well, that's a good question. I have never worn hearing aids on the 4th of July. Have you ever worn hearing aids on the 4th of July?
I've never even tried to demo it, and I'm embarrassed by that.
Because we wear hearing aids for fun all the time. We take them out, we take them to restaurants, we take them to parties, we wear them home in the kitchen.
Yeah, and we don't get the question, we don't get that question very often, like, hey, should I wear these when I go to the park and I enjoy the 4th of July fireworks?
So what that tells me, we've been fitting hearing aids for many years.
Yeah.
And no one, I'm going to say no one, has ever come to me and said, my hearing aids were too loud on the 4th of July.
So let's speak to that. Why is it that when we wear a hearing device, which obviously is making some sounds sharper,
Amplifying.
Yeah, it's making them bigger,
loud.
making them audible.
Yeah.
We're trying to have an audible experience, and we're trying to have a good experience. Why is it that they don't say that? What do you think?
Yeah, well, old-fashioned hearing aids used to just take the sound level of any sound and amplify it.
It's linear. So
Just
if it's
take it
this
up.
small coming in, it's going to be this big going out. If it's this loud going in, it's going to be even louder.
Even louder. Every sound gets amplified.
That's the old hearing. Those are the old hearing devices.
You might remember Grandpa, the door would slam and he's jumping out of his chair because every sound is amplified. Hearing aids today are much smarter. Hearing aids today are able to limit the amplification of loud sounds. So if a sound is really loud, like a door slamming, the hearing aid recognizes that sound is loud, and guess what? It doesn't amplify it hardly at all, if any.
Yeah, in fact, with some loud sounds, it makes an effort to compress it. In fact, we use a term WDRC. That's an acronym for Wide Dynamic Range Compression. So hearing devices do have a wide range, so it's a big range, and they're trying to take any sound over here above this level and keep it about the same, like Dr. Whitaker just noted. And any sound that's down here really soft, it tries to compress it up and try to make it audible. So even though hearing devices do a really good job of making sounds audible, they actually do, apparently, a pretty good job of making loud sounds comfortable and tolerable.
Now, I don't know that I would recommend hearing aids as hearing protection. Some people think, well, maybe that means when I'm out shooting, I can just put in my hearing aids.
Yeah.
No, they don't really protect it, but they also don't amplify it into dangerously loud levels.
These devices are really fast.
Yeah.
They're very fast-acting devices. So if a gunshot goes off or a firework goes off, the device actually should shut down or not do anything with the sound. So it's pretty impressive.
If someone wearing hearing aids, the fireworks shouldn't be any louder for them than it should be for someone with normal hearing.
That's right.
It's going to be loud, but it shouldn't be dangerously loud or amplified.
Yeah.
However, people with hearing loss sometimes are more sensitive to loud sounds.
And they should be. Yeah, they should be.
That's something that people don't realize, that a side effect of hearing loss is sensitivity to loud sounds. Seems backwards. It seems like if you had hearing loss, you'd like everything loud.
Yeah, you would think you'd be less sensitive, not more sensitive.
But
my ear's not working, so why am I sensitive to loud sounds?
So it is possible that someone with hearing loss might be more sensitive to fireworks or sensitive to the loud sounds, but they're actually not hearing it any louder than any of the rest of us.
That's right. So to answer the question, should I wear my hearing devices while I'm with my family and we're enjoying fireworks? It's not going to hurt you. It won't make it worse or anything like that. If you know that you get by quite well without your device because your hearing loss might be mild to moderate, you might think, you know what, I've got this sensitivity issue, I don't love these loud sounds, I'm just going to take my hearing devices out during this 20-minute period and I'm going to put in some hearing protection and I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm not going to be able to socialize a ton, but I'm going to enjoy the fireworks and enjoy the all the ambitious and fun and the excitement of people letting off fireworks, but I'm going to do my best to protect my hearing.
You know what makes me nervous about that, though? I usually tell people I don't love the idea of taking them out for 20 minutes. That's when they get lost.
You don't want to lose them.
They take them out, they think, okay, I'm at the fireworks, where should I put these things? I'm going to tuck them in my pocket, you know, and put in my hearing protection.
I'll just stick them right here on the side of my truck.
3 hours later, they're home, they're changing, and they're realizing, oh boy, where did my hearing aids go?
You got to be careful with that.
Be careful if you're going to take them out temporarily. I'd almost suggest most hearing aids now can be controlled from apps.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd say if you know you're going to be bothered by loud sounds, I'd pull out my phone and I'd either mute them or just turn them down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Be a little more comfortable during the fireworks.
It's easy to mute.
Then you're not going to lose them.
Yep. That's a really good that's a really good idea. And you know, the main thing is you don't want to ruin your hearing, but you also want to enjoy your family. And so, you know, turn them off. Just be careful out there. But the good news is when the fireworks are going off, the hearing devices don't typically amplify, and that's why we don't get complaints on after the 4th of July of people coming in and saying, these hearing devices are killing me. They're making everything way too loud. They must do a pretty darn good job of making sounds pretty tolerable and fairly comfortable for them. So
enjoy. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of
enjoy
July.
the 24th of July. Enjoy Pioneer Day. Enjoy the celebrations. And
enjoy it more wearing your devices.
Enjoy those loud fireworks. It's going to be fun.
If you're wearing your hearing devices, you're going to be connected to all those loved ones a lot more. So enjoy it, but enjoy it more because you're wearing your hearing devices for sure.